From breakout to chaos in 144 characters. What's up, everybody? Welcome aboard to Bubba's Daily Update, and this is being shot at about 3 o'clock Eastern time. And I just got off this Charles Payne show, Making Money with Charles Payne, and from breaking out and all joy to chaos, all in 144 characters from the president. And again, let's talk about that first. I believe that to be totally 100% false. Okay, as many of you know, I do a lot of algorithm trading, and of course, our algorithms turned long yesterday. But the inability for the markets to actually break out above those ranges once those levels changed is more of a reason for the sell-off. Again, markets are pretty much on edge here, as we've talked about constantly over and over again. So I got trapped from the long side in the beginning as well. But again, what you see here is the market itself could not have the ability to break out above. It didn't have enough energy, and based on the way that we closed yesterday, as we talked about, that might have been a sign. So this morning, the inability to rally and again try to take out those highs caused a much bigger sell-off. Now, we went down quite a bit, and at this moment, I think we're down about 500 in the Dow, about 60 points in the S&P, about 500 points in the Russell futures, and the NASDAQ getting clobbered. End of the day, we could see a comeback rally, or we could see a continuation. I think a lot of it depends on the action at about 3:30 Eastern of where the markets are doing. They're starting to rally here. It could be a tad early, but again, nothing would surprise you on these levels, but that's where you really want to focus on the market footprint and what we're looking for, okay? But again, we're still the believer that after the first year, there's going to be some heavy selling coming in. We still believe, even though those don't, that there's going to be new lows from the October lows. So again, I still think this is, relatively a positive time of year. So it wouldn't be any surprise if we saw a rally. Remember, the markets are closed tomorrow in honor of George H.W., Herbert Walker Bush. So today could be a little bit of extra selling at the close just because of some fear of the markets being closed. But when we all really look at it, we're really just in this wide sweeping congestion pattern that we run up and it looks like we're going to break out to the upside and we fail. We break down, it looks like we're going to get flushed and we fail and we rally. So again, that's more what you're thinking. You're seeing the biggest point of mass confusion among traders and investors when we get into this type of pattern. It's called wide sweeping consolidation. It happens. This is where the market spends a lot of time, and that's why a lot of people get confused. In the meantime, you've seen gold try to take off a little bit to the upside. Now, again, gold is now broken over our 1240, so I think 1275 is next. The Treasury bonds exploded today, which would have been more to the reason of why there's such heavy selling. Long-term rates, which are the 30-year bonds, are coming down. The yield curves are starting to get flat here, which is not a good sign. So when you start to see certain things happening, which all relate back to what? The debt. The debt issue is still really the bigger problem here. So again, I'm not going to predict anything but that we're going to continue in this wide sweeping range until we can show evidence that we can break out one way or the other. In the meantime, everybody's worried about the trade wars and talking about trade. Well, I don't know. Last time I looked at grain markets, they closed higher today. Okay, so again, if that's the biggest product that we always hear on TV about the grains, they were all higher across the board. So to me, I don't think the trade war is an issue. I've said this from the very beginning, and I continue to believe that now, that trade has nothing to do with it right now. This is strictly a market showing you that it's trading and it's in some indecision. We think it's going to end up going lower first quarter of next year. Meats were kind of mixed. Bitcoin and cryptos were a little bit higher today. In the meantime, oil was down, up, and kind of flat right now. In the meantime, I think you watch the VIX. Remember, no trading tomorrow, so there could be some extra activity at the close here. We'll be back on Thursday with more of Bubba's Daily Update. But be careful out there. Don't try to force the market, and whatever you do, don't chase it up or don't chase it down. Wait for your spot before you make an entry into a trade. Remember, if you want to get gold is a better way from my friend Adam Barata, go to bubbatrading.com/gold. And of course, if you want to help us out with our high school investing program, patreon.com/Bubba Trading. That's patreon.com/Bubba Trading. Have a great day, everybody. Have a great day off and happy Hanukkah. I think it's night 3. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you later.